For sure. Without Oleg, I never would have found this cave. Oleg is standing guard. I'm sure he'll notify me in time if problems should arise. An excerpt from the travel journal of a certain Dr. Evans. My father considered getting these documents to be so important that he intentionally coded all documents that deal with this subject. A small round hole in the rock. A wooden peg. I can push the part into the opening without any problems, but nothing is happening. It's too heavy. I can't move it. I was lucky that there is another drain. Otherwise, the entire cave would probably be underwater already. Oh, a bone. Patterns were chiseled into the rock here. I wonder what they mean. I can push the part into the opening without any problems, but nothing is happening. It could come from a yak. A long pointed meat fork. I can push the part into the opening without any problems, but nothing is happening. The bone caught on something. I can't get it out anymore. I can push the part into the opening without any problems, but nothing is happening. This room emanates a weird atmosphere. I can't describe it exactly. Unreal. As if one is entering a different world. Small humans flee from a huge unshapely object into a cave. These lines and circles look almost like the sketches that Manuel Perez made in Cuba. The head was chiseled directly out of the massive rock face. It depicts the fall of a huge unshapely object. The broken down trees around the crash site remind me a bit of photos that I once saw of the Tunguska region after the 1908 catastrophe. There's this light coming up from down there that bathes the room in this strange atmosphere. An excerpt from strange disc. Really looks rather insignificant, but it feels warm, and I have the feeling as if some sort of weird energy is emanating from it. I'll show it to Oleg. Maybe he's got an idea about what we should do with it. Oleg! I was just coming to you.
I see you really did it. Congratulations. We were not mistaken about you.
Thanks. What do you mean by...
I'll explain that later. The boss is waiting. Kambursky to station. Requesting permission to land.
Ah, Oleg, I heard you actually found this metal thing?
Hello, Sergey. Yes, everything actually went as we hoped. The girl was really good.
Excellent work. The boss will be pleased.
Now what are we going to do with her?
The boss's orders were clear.
Is that really necessary?
Well, it is a shame with that cute ass. But with some luck, it'll keep fresh on ice. And now, turn the water on.
Okay. Nothing.
What a piece of crap! The damn thing's broken again! Let's see what the problem is. We should hurry, though. The prototype is as good as ready for use. You see, and the boss is waiting for us.
And the little one?
We won't be gone long. We'll take care of her later. There's a piece missing here. Looks like it was torn out.
Sabotage?
Could be. You take care of it. I have to get back to our scientific genius.
Okay.
Oh, God. I hurt all over, and I'm totally freezing. Where am I? I can only vaguely remember that Oleg knocked me out. But why? I really thought he was someone I could trust. Yet another bad judgment. There's no water coming out. A bathtub filled with bubbles, a glass of red wine, and someone to massage my back. I think I want to go home. A video camera in the bathroom? I wouldn't want to take a shower in here. I can't reach it. I don't really feel a great need to be a plumber right now. I just want to get out of here. I'll take everything with me that is not on the trees by the time I count to 3. A stationary drill. A metal bit is in it. A vise. Standard equipment in any shop that has at least half the equipment it needs. A single egg is visible through the plate of glass. The machine can probably be opened with key commands. I do not know the number combination, and if I just simply break the glass, then the contents will probably be destroyed by the falling glass splinters. I can't tear the glass out with the plunger. I'll just take it with me again. The door is locked. The lock is completely iced over. I can't get the key into it. The sparks from the drill set the paper on fire. I should have learned by now that I can't simply hold metallic. I'm going to freeze to death pretty soon, but at least the key is nice and warm now. I do not know the number. The hot key is melting the ice, so the lock is now open. I assume that by entering numbers, one can extend a bridge to the room on the other side. I don't have the slightest... A freight elevator, but there doesn't appear to be a way to summon the elevator up from here. What a strange design. I think I read somewhere that stuff like this was used to protect sensitive equipment from radio interference. How am I supposed to get across? Fly? Without an elevator? I really don't feel like jumping into precipices today for a change. Maybe tomorrow. Looks like an elevator shaft, but the elevator is nowhere to be seen. Oh, this appears to be something like a control room. And what is that down there?
Problem solved?
Not quite. But at least I found our saboteur. There was a terrible, regrettable accident just now.
That's too bad. What's going on with the water?
That isn't important right now. I need you here.
Oleg, may I introduce you to Professor Charleroi, our scientific leader?
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, sure. Save it. We don't have time. The boss will be here soon, and I want to have everything ready to go by then.
Oleg, Sergei, and this Nicole Charleroi seem to be like a kind of complete assembly of all the human scum on Earth. Right now, I'm really tempted to jump through the window and send all three of them to... But what are they doing down there? And what kind of machine is that? I don't know for sure what is going on here, but I'm really sure that it is something quite nasty. And this I know. As soon as I get even the slightest chance, I will mess up their plans, but big. None of them has a cassette inside. A huge plasma screen. There are 3,000 switches here, and not one is labeled. I'm not even going to try it. A single piece of explosive is still in there. I think I'll take it with me. None of the monitors shows anyone. It's probably possible to switch from one room to another somehow, but I can't find the right knobs. They all appear to be very busy down there. I should take advantage of it. The platform hangs too high. I can't reach the stuff. I think that's a water pump. It's not running, though. I assume it is responsible for the running water and the heating. That's probably why it's so cold in here. Nothing is happening. Maybe the switch is broken. That little bit is just enough for a breakfast egg. Salt. Probably from the bag up there. That's the way outside. I'm already freezing my butt off in here, and it's not going to be... Maybe I can pick up one of the lighter packs. Winter clothing. That's a nice catch. Much better already. Terry cloth bedding, a whole stack of it. Whatever am I supposed to do with it? The other stuff on the platform is too heavy to be able to pull it up with the fishing rod. Somebody please tell me that I'm dreaming. Just where am I? Antarctica? Nobody is ever going to find me here. I can forget about that. Building the station probably cost a lot of money. Somebody must be counting on getting a lot of profits. Just how did they get all that heavy equipment here? It must have been a huge logistical effort. A huge field full of these strange things. I assume that they contain antennas, but what do you do with them? Receive signals or send signals? The power consumption of this facility must be gargantuan. Wow, an old whaling ship, completely enclosed in ice. I wonder how long that has been here. It appears as if there had been a hole in the ice at one time, but it has frozen over almost completely in the meantime. An old saying says you should never blow up the ice floe you are standing on. What am I supposed to fire at? I haven't really been able to find that many real potential targets here yet. A stationary harpoon. The things have an enormous penetrative ability and a relatively large operational range. It's a little heavy. Not even female Russian shot-putters can carry that. It contains whale oil. People also used to use it as lamp oil and lubricant. The jacket is frozen stiff, but it appears that there is still something in the side pocket. I don't think it will contain any vodka, but in this cold, I would be happy with whiskey too. If I only could get this damned cork out of this bottle. A warning sign. Caution. Precipice. There's someone lying there. Hello? Are you hurt? Hello? I almost fear that he's dead. Funny that someone should fall into the glacier's precipice, who probably knows his way around here. Plus, there was a warning sign. Just a moment. It could, of course, be that he had a little help when he fell. I believe these people here are capable of that. This goes down so deep, I can't even guess where the bottom is. The shield was stuck in there. The penguin seems to be sitting on something. He's probably hatching something. the cork in style. Nothing. All that effort for nothing. Again. A cork. I do not know the number combination. I can't tear the glass out with the plunger. I'll just take it with me again. What an explosion! It appears that it even triggered a small avalanche, but it didn't appear to bother the penguin. I know that robbing dead bodies is frowned upon in upper circles, but I cannot do anything for him anymore. He, however, could perhaps still be helpful. A couple torn out pages. They're entitled Research Journal of Nicole Charleroi. I don't think that this information will help me right now, but I might at least understand better how everything ties together.